and welcome to this week's Gamecock Insider. I'm your host, Andy Demetra. We begin this week with Gamecock women's tennis, which earlier this year rose to its highest national ranking since 1983. The Gamecocks have gotten contributions up and down the lineup, including from Jimena Salas Luna, a senior from Peru. Salas Luna's own growth has mirrored the growth of the Gamecock program. Take a look.
It's like I forget about everything else, so it's just like my time to practice and play tennis and enjoy it.
The South Carolina women's tennis team is led by a player from Lima, Peru, who overcame adversity her freshman year to become the senior leader she is today.
It was hard in the beginning. I feel like the language was a barrier for sure. Everything was just so fast that I couldn't sometimes understand.
Well, Jimena's come a long way. I mean, she's come from a freshman who was frustrating on a daily basis to somebody who is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the best leaders in the country as a senior. Through her effort, senior Jimena Salas Luna hopes to lead this team to glory.
Oh, I really want to do great things with my team, and I really want them to have their best experience. So I try to give all I have and try to show them how to do our best, and we can actually achieve a lot of things.
With her journey, Jimena has shown players and coaches what it means to be a leader.
She's a great leader in a different way. She's not vocally super loud, or she's not the one that's gonna say anything, but when she does say something, I mean, you take that on board and you really listen to it.
No. She always there to help you if you are going through a bad situation or you lost. She's always supporting you.
I've learned this lesson a few times. The lesson is you never really give up on somebody. And I know that because I was similar to Jimena. I had a rough freshman year, and I was a leader of my team my senior year. That if someone's willing to stick by you and you're willing to stick it out, you can grow. So it's just she's the kind of kid that is why we're in it. You know, somebody that struggled a lot in the beginning and has sort of really blossomed into a great teammate and a great leader in the end.
Coming up next on Gamecock Insider, we go from the courts to the links and check in with South Carolina head men's golf coach Bill McDonald. The Gamecocks are coming off consecutive team championships and look poised for a strong run at the SEC championships. That conversation comes next.
Gamecock Insider is brought to you by Coke Zero. Enjoy everything. By Colonial Life, the benefits of good hard work. And by Wild Wing Cafe. We've got just the thing to make you wild. Gamecock Insider is a production of Gamecock IMG Sports Marketing.
America's workers are passionate about building better lives for themselves and their families. Colonial Life is passionate about helping them with benefits that preserve and protect what they work so hard to build, even if challenging times get in their way. When you need us most, we're there, and we've been there for 75 years. Colonial Life, the benefits of good, hard work.
Win the opportunity to be the next Farm Bureau Insurance fan on the field and witness pregame warm-ups from the dugout. Winners will receive 2 game tickets, pregame field passes, and autographed merchandise from head coach Chad Holbrook. Visit usccontest.com to register today. Fan on the Field is brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance. Get the membership advantage.
You've upgraded all your old technology, so what about this? It's time to get into the new with Ford. New is EcoBoost technology. New is a foot-activated liftgate. New is tougher, stronger, and lighter. New is Ford, America's best-selling brand. Now, get into a new Fusion for $179 or 0 for 60 plus 2,000 trade assist. See your Carolina Ford dealer today.
Join us every week at Wild Wing Cafe for Carolina Calls from 7 to 8 p.m. Wild Wing Cafe is Columbia's home for hot wings, cold beer, and good times. Tune into Carolina Calls every week and go to wildwingcafe.com for more information. This week's Terminex Pest Player of the Week is golfer Matt Neesmith, a senior from North Augusta, South Carolina. Neesmith is ranked one of the top 10 amateurs in the world, and in 2 weeks he'll look to defend his individual title at the SEC Championship. Matt Neesmith, our Terminex Pest Player of the Week. Welcome back to Gamecock Insider. Andy Demetra now joined by South Carolina head men's golf coach Bill McDonald. And Coach, your Gamecocks coming off consecutive team championships at the Palmetto Intercollegiate and the General Hackler Championship. What do you like about the way your team is playing right now?
Well, it's been a good run for us, and Matt Neesmith has been carrying us to a certain degree, and we've gotten great contributions from just about everybody in the lineup, especially Scott Stevens, one of our freshmen from Chattanooga, Tennessee. He's been lights out for us in his first year. So yeah, been a busy run, but successful and pretty exciting for our program.
You don't mind being busy when you're as successful as you guys have been.
Yeah.
You'd mentioned Matt Neesmith. He stole the show so far, one of the top 10 amateurs, not just in the nation, but in the world. For anybody who might be in a gallery watching Matt Neesmith, what would stand out about the way he hits the links?
Well, he's a very athletic, fun player to watch in the sense that his rhythm would remind you of an Ernie Els kind of player. And there really aren't any weaknesses to his game. He drives the ball really well, putts well, carries himself like a champion. Just represented our program both on and off the golf course, academic All-American as well. He's just been an all-around tremendous athlete for the University of South Carolina.
You know, golf is a constant game of refinement and sort of knowing your swing, knowing your strengths. You guys are gearing up for the SEC Championship in a couple of weeks. Between now and then, what are you looking to fine-tune with your squad to make sure you can compete for that SEC title?
Well, we have the Hootie coming up this week, which is always a fun event for us. We're defending our title down there. A lot of ties to the university with Hootie and the Blowfish Band being a part of that, and Joe Rice and his group down there at Bulls Bay. That's always an exciting week for us. And then we'll have a week and a half off or so before we go to the SEC Championship. And we've got to just hopefully peak at the right time. I think the guys are ready to try to contend for the SEC for the third or fourth year in a row. And I think that we've got to figure out a little bit. Our lineup's not quite set yet, so the Hootie's going to be a big determination in how the five guys we play down there.
Tell us about the camaraderie of this team. People who might have the PGA or the LPGA as their frame of reference know it is an individual sport, but this is a team sport that you guys play. You need to have some chemistry. You need to have some camaraderie for you guys to perform at a high level.
Absolutely. We travel so close. We're so close as a group. You know, we spend a lot of time together. It's team camaraderie can help elevate the play of a program. Good camaraderie can. Bad can actually deflate the guys. So, yeah, being an individual sport, you say, well, what's the team aspect of it? Well, they're representing the University of South Carolina, number one, and that goes a long way. But it's this group has been, especially my seniors, are like sons to me. We've just spent so much time together over the last few years, and it's been a lot of fun to coach them.
You'd mentioned Matt Neesmith earlier, two-time SEC Golfer of the Week, but give us a guy that's worked your way into your lineup that you've really been pleased with, the guy who's really made a lot of progress since perhaps, say, the fall.
Well, that would have to be Keenan Husky. Keenan is a sophomore, came in last year as a highly touted freshman and couldn't quite make it into our lineup, came close a few times. Went and had a really good summer, won our state amateur, the South Carolina State Amateur by 9 shots, and came in the fall and hasn't been out of our lineup since. Won at Camden in the fall. So I'd say I'm really proud of his efforts and just how he's really blended into the program.
Once again, South Carolina in action through Tuesday at the Hootie, and then in a couple of weeks' time, the SEC Championship. That would look pretty good on the trophy case, wouldn't it?
It sure would.
All right, Bill McDonald, head men's golf coach at the University of South Carolina. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Still to come on Gamecock Insider, we take a day in the life of South Carolina linebacker T.J. Holloman, the only accounting major on the South Carolina football team that keeps him busy both on the field and off. You'll walk a day in the shoes of T.J. Holloman next on Gamecock Insider.
If it wasn't for the University of South Carolina, we never would have started it.
We had an idea for a new way to create digital trees for video games and movies. So we decided to start SpeedTree through the USC Technology Incubator. Now, our software has been used in more than 50 feature films.
The fact that a couple of USC grads can have such a huge impact on Hollywood and even win an Academy Award, that's what No Limits means to us.
Win the opportunity to be the next Farm Bureau Insurance fan on the field and witness pregame warm-ups from the dugout. Winners will receive 2 game tickets, pregame field passes, and autographed merchandise from head coach Chad Holbrook. Visit usccontest.com to register today. Fan on the Field is brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance. Get the membership advantage.
You've upgraded all your old technology, so what about this? It's time to get into the new with Ford. New is EcoBoost technology. New is a foot-activated liftgate. New is tougher, stronger, and lighter. New is Ford, America's best-selling brand. Now, get into a new Fusion for $179 or 0 for $60 plus $2,000 trade assist. See your Carolina Ford dealer today.
Ball to right field. If it's fair, it's gone. It is fair, and it is gone. A 1-2 fastball, and Greg Cohn got every bit of it.
That was this week's Sandsbury Ice Center. Did you see that play? Welcome back to Gamecock Insider, everyone. The South Carolina spring football game is coming up on Saturday, April 9th, and one of the veterans leading the transition for South Carolina football is senior linebacker TJ Holloman. When you're an accounting major with aspirations of being the CFO of a professional sports franchise, you know there's no such thing as an off-season. Our Caroline Can spent a day in the life with the Gamecock's TJ Holloman. Take a look.
We are giving you a kind of behind-the-scenes look into what it takes to be a Gamecock football player. So we're going to tag along with linebacker TJ Holloman today. He has at 8 a.m., so I'm here to kind of wake him up and get him going to class. Come on, TJ, you have to be awake.
Good morning.
There he is, awake, dressed, ready for class. All right, so what does today look like for you in the morning?
I have 2 classes over in the BA, which is very convenient for me. Staying at 6:50 because I just walk across the street, get an extra 10 minutes of sleep if I want. So it's really convenient.
And you can eat downstairs, correct?
Yeah, they have a nice cafe downstairs. You just go down there, swipe your Carolina card. You don't even have to walk to Russell. It's right there, very convenient at 6:50.
That's so great. All right, well, we got here just in time to sneak in here. Now we're going to class, and I'm following along. So what are we heading to right now?
We're heading to accounting 502 with Professor Smith this morning.
All right, well, I'm going to let you go to class, and we're going to head to the heart of campus. We'll meet back up with you on the Horseshoe.
Sounds good.
All right,
see
bye,
you.
TJ. The Horseshoe is the middle of campus. You've got thousands of students walking around, but this is kind of where everyone gets together, enjoys being outside in the beautiful weather of South Carolina. And TJ just so happens to be cutting through the Horseshoe on the way to his next class. So it's a big university, there's a lot of kids, but I mean, how is it? We kind of got that small school feel too to us.
Right, when you're on campus, it's a lot of kids. You walk by, everyone notices you, especially if you had a big game or made a big play. Some kids will come up to you and be like, great play, great job this Saturday. It's really encouraging, gives you a sense of that you belong here.
TJ took me through the Russell House and grabbed lunch before heading to his last class of the day in the journalism building. Okay, so you're finished with class, you're finally here at the stadium to kind of start your day as a football player. So tell me what the next couple hours is going to look like.
You come in, you go to the weight room, get your weights in for about an hour, hour and a half. You meet your position coach to go over film or go over the preparation for that week. And if you need treatment, you go get with Clint and his staff. He'll text you a designated time to get ready. But then you just have to overall get your mind ready to attack football for the day.
Okay, so it's Saturday, it's the fall, it's game day. What is it like running out of the home tunnel in front of 80,000 fans?
Unreal feeling. The fans are just unreal. These are the best fans in the world. They're screaming their butts off for you, for the team. They just want you to succeed. So it's just, you have to come out here and embrace the feeling. It's unreal.
No trip to the stadium would be complete without stopping by head coach Will Muschamp's office.
Have you been to class today?
Of course, first 2 classes, you know. Got in class front row like you asked.
No headphones?
No headphones.
Good, no phone? Come on, man.
I'm working on it. I'll work on it.
All right, good, good. You got workouts later today?
Workouts later today, and then just hit the Doty for dinner and study hall.
Sounds like a great day.
Awesome. We'll get out of your hair, Coach. Let you get back to work. Ready for all the games we're about to win.
No doubt. Thank y'all so
Thanks,
much.
Coach.
See you, Coach.
TJ took me into the locker room in the lavish Players Lounge that has couches, movie theater style entertainment centers, and pool tables. Up next was the Charles F. Cruz football building, and the weight room was filled with state-of-the-art equipment and support staff who's always more than ready to keep the Gamecocks in top shape.
Oh, Joey, what's going on, baby? What's going on, Joey? Joey hooks us up. We got PB&Js, fruit, shakes in the back. Joey makes us shakes after workouts. We got fruit over here, water. He focused on keeping us very fueled up, very energized for the tough practices, tough workouts we have.
Next, TJ took me through the team meeting spaces and kind of told me the ins and outs of what the position meetings look like each week with the coaches. I know it's a lot to do, but you see the NFL logos, you know, it kind of keeps your mind right walking down this hall when you go to meetings.
Oh yeah, it's some tough days in camp throughout the season. You know, it's a long season, long camp. But when you go and see these names, see these team logos on the wall, it just gives you an extra motivating factor to just push through. One day you could possibly get there and do what they do on the field.
Once workouts are over and TJ leaves the stadium, it's kind of time for his day to start to wind down. So we're heading over to the Doty Academic Enrichment Building for dinner and study hall. All right, so you have so many different options.
Right.
So I think tonight I heard rumors of a macaroni bar.
Yeah, so we got a macaroni bar, we have a salad bar, and this is the hot food. And they also have desserts on the left, drink machines. You have Gatorade, milk, water, juice, and then all your condiments are right here. Dinner was great. One more thing left for me tonight is study hall. Thank you guys for hanging out with me on a day in the life. See you guys soon.
Coming up next, we take you behind the scenes with the sights and sounds from South Carolina's Football Pro Day. That's next. On our Palmetto Health Injury Report, no major injuries to report for your number 5 South Carolina baseball team. Palmetto Health, the official healthcare provider of Gamecock Athletics. Introducing the Tex-Mex Bacon Thick Burger with fire-roasted peppers and onions, smoky Santa Fe sauce, and thick-cut bacon on a 100% Black Angus beef patty. New at Hardee's.
You can get 2 free tickets to see your Gamecocks men's basketball team take the court this season just by shopping at Buy Low. Purchase a minimum of $50 worth of groceries in one transaction and exchange your receipt at the Colonial Life Arena ticket office for 2 free tickets to a South Carolina home game. This offer is valid only while supplies last, so shop at your local Buy Low today. Britton's of Columbia has Gamecock attire for men and ladies with accessories to match from brands like Southern Tide and Smathers and Branson. Stop by Britton's of Columbia or like Britton's on Facebook.
America's workers are passionate about building better lives for themselves and their families. Colonial Life is passionate about helping them with benefits that preserve and protect what they work so hard to build. Even if challenging times get in their way, when you need us most, we're there, and we've been there for 75 years. Colonial Life, the benefits of good, hard work.
When you grow up in a place, it's not just where you're from, It's who you are. The way things are done there becomes just how they're done. And while other places are nice, none of them quite feel like home. We're proud to say we grew up in the South, where serving you best starts with a conversation. Visit us at your nearest South State location or at southstatebank.com.
People ship all kinds of things
But what if that thing is a few 100,000 doses of flu vaccine
that need to be kept at 41 degrees.
while being shipped to a country where it's 90 degrees? In the shade.
Sound hard? Yeah.
Does that mean people in Laos shouldn't get their vaccine?
We didn't think so.
From figuring it out to getting it done.
We're here to help.
Good hard work has earned Julia Vincent the title of Colonial Life Academic Athlete of the Week. A member of the swimming and diving team, Vincent is a sophomore public health major with a 3.50 GPA. This week's academic athlete is brought to you by Colonial Life. Colonial Life, the benefits of good hard work. Welcome back to Gamecock Insider. For Gamecock football players with professional aspirations, it is the next step in the journey. A chance to showcase themselves in front of NFL scouts on their home turf, the place they've called home for the past 4 to 5 years. We're talking, of course, about South Carolina's Pro Day, and our cameras rolled behind the scenes to give you the sights and the sounds. Enjoy.
Go, Chief. Yes, sir.
And good luck to all of our Gamecocks in next month's NFL Draft. Now let's look at My Carolina.
Now, Gamecocks everywhere can support their beloved university year-round at the USC Alumni Center. Our spirit capital is the place to support student learning, connect to each other, and advocate for Carolina, no matter where you are in the world. Alumni, students, faculty, staff, and fans, we are ready to welcome you home. Visit mycarolina.org and stay connected forever to thee.
Planning a brighter future is easy with Future Scholar, South Carolina's tax-deductible 529 college savings plan. The holiday season is a great time to open a Future Scholar account. It's never too early to start investing in your children's future. Learn more at futurescholar.com and let's paint their futures bright.
Win the opportunity to be the next Farm Bureau Insurance fan on the field and witness pregame warm-ups from the dugout. Winners will receive 2 game tickets, pregame field passes, and autographed merchandise from head coach Chad Holbrook. Visit usccontest.com to register today. Fan on the Field is brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance. Get the membership advantage.
Turn out the lights.
Why is all your junk in your new car? It's not junk.
Thank you. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night.
Are you kidding me?
Nissan Sentra, J.D. Power's highest-ranked compact car in initial quality. Now get a $149 per month lease plus $500 on the Nissan Sentra.
Carolina and Clemson haven't agreed on much since 1896. It's a healthy multi-sport rivalry. And this year, every head-to-head competition is part of the inaugural certified SC-grown Palmetto Series. So while Gamecocks and Tigers each support their team, we can all support local farmers by purchasing certified SC-grown products. Just look for the certified SC-grown label where you shop and follow your team at palmettoseries.com. It's a matter of taste.
Gamecock Insider is brought to you by Coke Zero. Enjoy everything. By Colonial Life, the benefits of good hard work. And by Wild Wing Cafe. We've got just the thing to make you wild. Gamecock Insider is a production of Gamecock IMG Sports Marketing.
Don't forget, you have 4 opportunities to catch your Gamecock baseball team in action at Founders Park this week on Tuesday versus Coastal Carolina and Friday through Sunday as they welcome in the Tennessee Volunteers. That'll wrap up this week's edition of Gamecock Insider. For all of us at Gamecock Productions, I'm Andy Demetri, and we'll see you next time.